The events which happened to me in the year of 1985 have scarred me emotionally and physically. They say that once you have seen a ghost, your life changes forever, and I am living proof of this. Let me elucidate. In the summer of 1985, I went on a holiday to a small seaside resort in the south of England called Port Blimey. I was quite happy to go on holiday on my own. I never really had any close friends, and enjoyed talking to myself, as it was the only way I could be assured of intelligent conversation. I arrived at Port Blimey, which was a quaint and quiet village, full of character, which was down to its broad history. There was only one hotel in the area. It was an old hotel, which was aptly named Ye Old Hotel. I pulled into the hotel car park and got my suitcase out of the car before heading up to reception. As soon as I stepped into the hotel, I got an unexpected shudder down my spine, which caused a small burst of wind to be ejected from my backside. The smell was pungent, like a concoction of egg mayonnaise and waiter sweat. For those of you who do not know what waiter sweat is, it is that waft of body odour that is emitted from a waiter's armpit when he leans over the table to pick up your plate after you have finished your meal. I stood there, admiring the toxicity of my boff, when the receptionist appeared in front of me, and the look on his face told me that he had caught whiff of what I had just produced. "What on earth is that smell?" I said to him. "Does your hotel always smell like this?" "No, sir. I apologise profusely for the noxious aroma," and he produced a small bottle of air freshener and sprayed a couple of times right behind my backside. I looked at his name tag, which read, Featherstone Howe. "How can I help you, sir?" he said. "Featherstone Howe, my boy. I would like to book a room for the night, please," I said. "Please, sir, it is pronounced Fanshawe. Let me just check our availability." "Ah, we only have one room left, sir, but it is the finest room in the hotel. Usually we only rent this out to our VIP guests, but we can give it to you this evening for the price of our standard rooms." "That would be most excellent," I replied. "Lovely, sir. Let me get your bags for you. Please follow me." As I was walking up to my room, I heard a whisper, which sounded like, "Die, die." I turned around and saw a muddy trail of footmarks behind me. "Fanshawe, I must protest. Look at the state of your carpets." "Sir, I must apologise," and in the flashest of flashes, he produced a small dustpan and brush and swept the mud off the carpet, and even the mud off my boots, which had been caked in mud. He then knelt down next to me and said, "Sir, if I may," and he beckoned me to place my foot on his knee. He produced a tub of boot polish from his top pocket and proceeded to clean my boots, leaving them gleaming and sparkling. "Please, sir, do follow me now to your room." He stopped outside of room 666. "Here, please check your room and let me know if you are satisfied." The room was pristine, with grandiose furnishing and ornate decor. A huge 4-poster bed was in the middle of the room. There was a hot tub in the room, and a massive balcony. It really was most resplendent. "I suppose this will do," I said. "Excellent, sir. If you need anything, do not hesitate to phone me at reception." And with that, Fanshawe left the room. As soon as he did, a chilling wind shot past me, and once again I heard a sinister voice, this time shrieking, "Death! Kill!" I checked the room, but no one was there. It unsettled me, but I soon forgot and went about my own business, taking a bath and settling down for the evening. It was getting late, so I decided to get into my Hugo Boss pajamas and into bed. The bed was so comfortable, so nice that I didn't want to move. I forgot to turn off the light and really didn't want to leave my bed, so I called Fanshawe at reception. "Fanshawe, get up here now. You left my light on. I want it off." "Certainly, sir. I will be right up." Within 30 seconds, Fanshawe appeared with a tray of tea and a collection of biscuits. "My most sincere apologies, sir. Please accept these as a token of goodwill." And with that, he walked over to my bed and flicked the switch next to me to turn the lights off, and I lay in bed with my tea. My eyes began to feel heavy, and soon I fell asleep. I must have had the best night's sleep ever, as the next thing I knew, it was morning. As I lay there, I became aware of a damp feeling inside the bed and a horrendous smell. I looked under the bedsheets, and there was a disgusting brown substance smeared all over my Hugo Boss pyjamas and also on the bedsheets. I immediately phoned Fanshawe. "Fanshawe, get up here now!" Fanshawe appeared within seconds. "What's the matter, sir?" "This bed is the matter. I haven't had a wink of sleep because of a disgusting smell, and these bedsheets certainly weren't fresh on for me last night." "With the deepest regret, sir. Allow me to clean these up for you." Within the sharpest of sharps, Fanshawe had cleaned the feces from my backside and moisturized it. He changed the bedsheets, providing me with fresh Hugo Boss pyjamas, and left an adult diaper on the bed. "Just in case you may need it in the future, sir," he said, and he disappeared. Later that morning, I went to check out of the hotel, but when I got to the reception, there was a young girl behind the desk. "Where is Fanshawe?" I said. "I'm sorry, who is Fanshawe?" She looked perplexed. "Your work colleague who saw to my stay last night," I said. "I'm sorry, we have no member of staff called Fanshawe here. I've been the only employee at this hotel for the past 40 years, since the last member of staff was brutally murdered by means of a small fish fork." My stomach dropped. Could it be? Could Fanshawe have been a ghost? I grabbed my suitcase and ran as fast as I could from the hotel. To Fanshawe, the butler, let's not meet again.
Toodaloo.